Hi guys, in today's how-to video we're going to be looking at the Baxi Combi 133HE Plus. So what we're going to be looking at is a faulty PCB. So I'm going to turn the boiler on and you're going to see the lights flashing here, so you'll watch what happens. So the pump's just run at the moment and you'll hear a little click. That's ignition. So that was the gas valve opening, but what it's doing is flashing as well at the same time. So it's trying to light, but you've got these codes flashing. So it lit up just momentarily and then went off. So we know this particular fault is a PCB fault. So after numerous attempts, what it does, it'll then finally stop. The pump stopped, but these lights will carry on flashing. So that's why we're going to change the PCB. To remove the case, what you do, you normally have a screw here and one here. Remove that, them two screws, and then all the case just lifts off in one go. And then you can get inside to this part here. Push it up a bit. That's it. Now what we're going to do is drop this panel down. So you're going to just turn that screw quarter turn, same with the other one, and then this will lower down. And that's it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to remove this cover here. So you've got two screws, and then that cover will come off. Now what we'll do, we'll take a picture of these wires here so we can see how they come off. So we'll take a picture of that. I recommend you do that, then you won't get confused. So I'm just going to pull these off now. Start with this end, like that. And now we're going to pull these off. Right, so that's all the wires off. We've got some more wires here. This is ignition and the flame detection. So we're going to disconnect these two. That's it. And then we've got 3 securing screws, one here and 2 down here. Also, before we do that, we're going to pull off the existing control knobs because we're going to use them again on a new PCB. Just removing the securing screws now. So we're just going to lift the board up now. So if you look here carefully, if you just put it here, this is an on-off switch. So you need to observe on your new PCB that it's the same as this one, because sometimes it can be turned off. So if you fit the board and it's turned off, then the board won't start. So just observe on that switch, compare it with your new one. The two boards side by side, I'm going to show what I mean. So this is the old board, and you can, the switch is down, that means this is on, because we know it's on, we just took it out. But this is the new board, what's come, but this is up, so that mews this is switched off. Show the difference again. That's on, so it's down. And this one is up and it's off. Because what would happen, once you fit the board, you can't get to that switch from the front of the boiler. So this will be off and you'll be thinking, why is the boiler not working? So just something to be careful of. The other thing, we're going to take this button off here, that's for the reset. Take that off and put it on your new board. Ready to be fitted. So we put the board in position, just going to put the screws in now. I'm going to connect the connections now, one by one. So Miles, I'll just show you these ones here. So this one's the ignition lead, it's a thin one. If you look down here, you'll see the thin one. And then this one, the earth goes on the fat one. So if you do that, okay. So these are like the high voltage cables, and these others are the low voltage cables. So we can do these next. These are a bit different, as you can see. You can see that they're at the same level. That's your little guide. We miss that space there, and then just put this on the end. Just go over these, just make sure they're down. That's it. Just finally check to make sure your wires are away from the screw holes, like this, and like this. Then we can put the cover across this bit here to cover these wires. Just wait, watch that one there. Push it up, that's it. Try it again. Now we're going to raise up the front panel, just locking them screws, and then we're going to put the control knobs on. Just putting the controls on now, the knobs. Just make sure they go to full revolution like that. That's all good. And then we'll turn it on and give it a try. So we've turned it on now. I can hear the fan running. So now it's fired up and no red light. So it's running as normal. And it was the PCB. So that's it. So that's how you change a PCB, and if you get that fault, what you just seen, that's a board fault. That's going to be the end of this video. So before we go, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also the bell notification button. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.